All right, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Mashup Monday. Well, you know what? Not much can be said about last week's episode. If you've not seen that, we happened to break the odds in 2 packs and that was amazing. So go back and check that one out. I will not spoil it, but we did hit one massive Young Guns and we shattered the odds when it comes to Tim Hortons. So without further delay, let's start the lineup for this week's episode. And before we do, we have a new memorabilia piece to add to the background there. That is the Oilers Zamboni, and that's pretty cool. So here we are for this week's lineup. We've got the 1989-90 O-Pee-Chee hockey. We have 2018-19 O-Pee-Chee, the 2019-20 Upper Deck Series 2, the 2020 National Hockey Card Day 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 1. That is a hobby pack. And followed up with a Tim Hortons. So that one could bring us a hit as well. That'll go towards the end because I do want to see if we can get a massive Young Guns there. That one will go there and that will actually be at the end because there are some massive rookies in that set, and I'm still chasing one. Who can we find here? Well, Kirk McLean, Joe Sakic, and Theron Fleury. So, without further delay, let's get right to this wax pack and see what we can pull from here. So, we've got some gum, and that is on the checklist. So, that would be pretty tough to pull off. I'm not going to take that off. That checklist will stay there, and no, I'm not going to eat that gum. But here we are. We've got Andy Moog with the Bruins. Wow, not used to seeing him in those colors. But he did play with the Edmonton Oilers, and of course, we all know at least 84, 85, 86, 87. So 2 Stanley Cups right there with the good guys. And Mike Bullard. So that is interesting there. I believe that gentleman did go on to start his own late night talk show there. Mike Bullard, wow. Alan Bester with the Maple Leafs, and that is one interesting stance. And we've got a highlight card there between the Islanders and the Penguins. And that is the 1988-89 final standings. So that is interesting there. So the Islanders actually. Press pause. Read that in your leisure to find out more about the Islanders. Greg Millen and Stevie Y. So none of those are the rookie cards of said players, but they can definitely go well with the TTMs. So interesting cards there. So no big rookies, not that I'm aware of. And we will just double check the backs there. But that was a cool little trip down memory lane, and that was the retro 1988 or 89-90 O-Pee-Chee. So there we are, checklist. No need to showcase that. That'll just go off to the side. 18-19. So here we are, pack number 2. But it was fun to check out some vintage cards, nonetheless. Here we are, or nonetheless. Gabriel Landeskog, Buchnevich, Howard Pearson, a marquee rookies of Mackenzie Blackwood right there. Pretty cool hit. That'll be a showcase card. Zaitsev, All-Star, Crosby, and a checklist right there. So, guess Sid the Kid can be a featured player there. And we will continue on. So, 2020 National Hockey Card Day. Not natural, but if you want to talk about natural, well, these players are natural talents. The McDavid and Crosby, of course. Mark Scheifele. Rasmus Sandin there. Phil Esposito. Sean Monahan traded to the Canadian. And Ville Heinola with the 16-card set there. That is the checklist. So that was your look at the 2020 set there. And I'll just move those to the side. No need to showcase any cards from there. But we've got 3 packs remaining. Can we get a massive hit? That could very well be an in-motion phenom. Because it does have that little sound like a record scratch. Miro Heiskanen right there. And that is a base, Darnell Nurse, and that would be a gold etching. So Darnell Nurse and the Connor McDavid gold etchings. So not the Flow of Time, but we did probably hear that. Either way, that is a highlight card. That will get some shine. Always good to get a McJesus. And speaking of McJesus right there, the hobby. Can we get a Zegras? Can we get a Caulfield? Can we get a Drysdale? Let's just hit a Young Gun, and then we will definitely call it a good break. And I think there is a Young Gun there. Could that be Caulfield? That sort of looks like it could be. Hoglander, Aho, Darnell Nurse, UC Saros, Binnington, Cirelli, and Panarin. But who do we have there? Could be a Zegras, could be a Caulfield. Let's just check here. Get some suspense going. And that, I don't think is. That is a Zegras, I believe. There we are, Trevor Zegras. Boom! We've got, and that is a Jeune Loops. That is the French Young Guns. Wow. Back-to-back fireworks on the Mashup Monday. Wow. I have no words other than let's get this bad boy in a penny sleeve and let's put it in a top loader as well. So I believe that everything is looking pretty solid. The corners look to be pretty solid. And a French Young Guns of Jeune Loops? No. French Young Gun of Trevor Zegras. Monster hits. Wow. That is awesome. That deserves a stand. And that will go right there. So back-to-back weeks of straight-up fireworks here on Firebox Breaks for the Mashup Mondays. And that'll definitely be good with my top 10 pulls of the year. So we are doing excellent. Can we get some magic? So boom, get me some magic here because, well, I have chased said rookie for quite some time. But we could very well pull another massive Young Gun there. Could be a Suzuki as well. Could be, I think that's one of the O-Pee-Chee cards. Matthew Tkachuk, Jack Eichel, Jimmy Vesey, Lehkonen, Trouba. We have Jeff Skinner there. Jonathan Huberdeau, and that is a O-Pee-Chee insert of Artemi Panarin. Well, no Makar, but am I going to complain? No, I didn't do that last time because we hit some fireworks. But let's do a recap. If you are just joining in, we've got the Artemi Panarin update. We've got the Connor McDavid. That is the gold etchings from Tim Hortons. Sidney Crosby All-Star, the marquee rookie of Mackenzie Blackwood. But the biggest hit in this week's edition, this one right here, a French Young Guns of Trevor Zegras. Jeune Loops. I was chasing that player for quite some time and boom. It happened to come out a hobby pack and a loose one at that. So let's leave it there, gentlemen, ladies of the card community. You let me know what you thought about this particular episode. Like, comment, and subscribe for all that good stuff. And as always, I will be back with more content. So until then, bye for now.